Hey guys, it's Phoenix, and today we're going to be reviewing Audiosurf 2. Now, you may be wondering, well, what is Audiosurf 2? Well, the best way that I could describe it is that this is a visualizer game in which the game actually paces itself and makes tracks based off of music that you put into it. You can use any music that you have on your computer, and you can actually find songs of the day and popular songs, and you can actually have them streamed to your computer or downloaded or something like that. And you can actually play directly off of Audiosurf's 2 database. Now, what I mean, this game is a visualizer. I'm talking like the old school, like Windows Media Player type visualizers, where you actually just watch the beats and the just overall tone of the music change how the visualizer looks and how it acts as a whole, even the colors and everything. That was basically the principle behind the first Audiosurf and Audiosurf 2, and to be honest, that was the main selling point for me when I first got the first Audiosurf. And to be honest, when I saw Audiosurf 2, I was thinking, what could they change that would make me want to buy this game? I mean, this is what more could I add that Audiosurf 1 couldn't get? Well, mainly what they decided to do was build this game off of Steam Workshop mods, in the sense that you can actually download different sort of skins, game modes, and anything else like that for the game. It adds a lot of longevity to the game in the long run, as mods would for any sort of game. And that's really the main thing that Audiosurf adds on to the first game, is that you can customize it a lot more. And overall, I think Audiosurf 2's mechanics are a little bit more solid than the first game. The actual track building seems to be more on point with the music as it goes and transforms with the music. And they've even added a couple things, like whenever there's a big drop in the song, like a big sudden increase in the tempo or maybe the beat or rhythm or something like that, there's actually like this mechanic where there's this giant sphere, and those spheres only show up when the song's about to do something like that, and the track actually does like a twist, like a barrel roll almost, and you have to be able to go through that and get all the notes at the same, or get all the bricks at the same time. And to be honest, it's pretty intense. When that first happened to me, I was like, whoa, this is just complete overwhelming sensation right now. And really, the best way to really show off the gameplay is to show you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and show off some different skins for the game that I've downloaded, and some different songs. I'm going to talk more about it as the gameplay's going. Now, the mod community has actually made a few different skins, and some of them even label it as high quality or low quality or less demanding on your computer, so you can find a skin that works well with your computer and whatever graphics you need. This game is not too taxing. I'm able to run it basically any possible way at max settings, and I'm still pretty much able to get a solid 60 frames per second at 4K. So I mean, it's not demanding at all. This should be able to run on any type of PC if you want it to. It controls using a controller or keyboard. Really, if I were to make a recommendation, the keyboard probably would be better. The controller's nice and laid back though, so really it's a matter of personal opinion. The game mode that you see me playing is a game mode called Ninja, which was an old game type from the first Audiosurf, which basically meant that you had to avoid all of the non-colored bricks. That was what it was in the first game. Now it's spikes. So in Ninja, you want to avoid every single spike that you possibly can so that you can get the biggest score. There's also Mono, which is basically the same thing as Ninja, except you sometimes want to use the spikes in order to keep your combo going, so that you can maximize your score multiplier when you fill up this little grid at the bottom of the screen. As you can see, as the colored blocks fill it up, there's a little, like, almost like a timer that's within the bricks on your grid, and the closer it gets to the edges, the bricks go away and your combo is done. So in Mono, you would basically want to hit the spikes right before your bricks are about to disappear, so that you can pick up more bricks, so that you can fill your grid up entirely, so you can get the most out of your points. And I would have to say that those are probably the two simplest game modes that you'll find on Audiosurf 2. By far the most popular as well. There's other game types as well. The original Audiosurf, its main game mode was actually kind of similar to a mix of Tetris and Bejeweled, maybe, where you have to match different colored bricks up and basically make them disappear, whilst at the same time trying to make big rows and columns, just like in mono, making the biggest combo that you can. There's also pusher, which is basically the same thing, but you have the ability to push blocks the other way, and there's actually some game modes where you can have a co-op partner and you both collect bricks in the same kind of fashion as the game mode that I described earlier with the old Tetris / Bejeweled mechanics. I've never personally been a fan of that. I've always stuck with Ninja and Mono, but those are options that if you wanted to play with, you could play with, and I find that to be a great thing because it adds more variety to the game. Now, one other game mode that they kind of added into Audiosurf 2 was this game mode that kind of reminds me of almost like your Subway Surfer or Temple Run type thing, where your character is just running down, like it's literally a character running down a street, and you're supposed to be jumping over barriers and sliding under barriers as the song is progressing, and the goal is to not hit anything. You don't really get penalized if you hit something, but you get a loss in your score. Basically, the perfect run, if you get a perfect run, you get the maximum amount of score, which I believe is 1 million. And every time you hit something, your score drops. So that's pretty much the newest game mode that they've added to Audiosurf 2, and that is natively in the game. And there are tons of other different game modes that you can find in the Steam Workshop if you wanted to go find them. So I definitely, if you're interested in this, I would recommend going into checking out the Steam Workshop and really just searching through whatever people have made. Honestly, there's some good stuff out there, especially in the skins. And I mean, the skins themselves, you can actually find different skins that kind of fit the mood of different songs better, and it's really quite interesting to kind of find the perfect combination of game mode and skin type and whatever else. And I do have to mention that some skins are exclusively made for Mono and Ninja, and some are built for the other ones as well. Like I said, I usually stick with Mono and Ninja, so that's never really a concern for me, but that could be a problem if you are interested in the other types of game modes and you do want to download some of these skins. But, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the game does come with 5 native skins, or 5 vanilla skins that are shipped with the game, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and sit back and just shut up for a little bit so you guys can watch a 1-minute clip of me basically playing the game with the audio all the way up, so that you guys can get to see the game for yourself and get to see how it works. Because to be honest, this type of game is kind of like what you see is what you get. I mean, it's really self-explanatory, but one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is how the track actually changes with the beat of the song, the instruments, and just the overall volume and tone of the song. Those are the main things that you want to pay attention to with this clip. And really, that's about all I gotta say, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shut up now so you guys can go ahead and watch. So, what did you guys think? Yeah, I kind of played like shit that time, but whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much Audiosurf 2. I'm gonna go ahead and just say and go ahead and just give my final verdict on this. This game is really fun, and to be honest, I don't think it is for everybody. You kind of have to be into this type of game, rhythm games especially. Like, I was really big into Guitar Hero, especially when Guitar Hero 3 came out, and I played the hell out of that. So another rhythm game, especially for PC, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting that. So all in all, I would say you would have to be into this type of genre of rhythm game, but it's definitely worth a check out. There are demos on it on Steam if you are interested, and just trying out different songs. You can use your own songs. In fact, the song that you heard while I was showing you that clip was from the same person that made the intro music for my videos, the Paragon Axis. It's royalty free, so that's the only reason why I did that with the audio all the way up. But he does some pretty good stuff, so I'd check him out too while you're at it. But yeah, I mean, you can use whatever music that you'd want, and really, I would say this is a must-buy for those that are big into music, because it really provides an experience that you can't get anywhere else while listening to your music. So if you're really big and just sitting back and listening to music or watching visualizers, try this game out. It's really fun, to be honest. Right now, it is currently $15 on Steam, so for $15, that's a pretty decent deal. I mean, I've gotten plenty of hours of enjoyment out of it, and plus, with all the mods, you definitely get you're definitely getting more than what you pay for, as there is a creative community that is willing to make the mods and is willing to add more to the game as it gets older and older. So that's really about it. I know this was a short review. I mean, there really wasn't too much to say about the game, but overall it's enjoyable, and I would definitely check it out. So with that in mind, really, thank you guys for watching and taking the time to go over this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if there's anything that I need to improve on, or if there's anything that you would like to see review-wise. I do intend to be uploading more frequently, and I apologize for the long break between videos that I had, and I'll be going over that in a update video, which will be uploaded very soon after this is put onto YouTube. So yeah, really, thank you guys so much. I mean, really, I appreciate every view that I get and every subscriber that I get, and it absolutely killed me to not be able to upload a video for so long, which, like I said, I'll explain. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and please have a good day.